All right, good morning. So the market just opened. Um, so let's look at top-down analysis. This is the weekly candle. Looking at the range from this sweep of liquidity to that one up there. We did have this weekly BISI, but since the week isn't over, I've left this on because I want to wait till that week closes down. We do have a weekly volume imbalance. Oh, sorry, it's a monthly volume imbalance below us. Question is, are we going to have another drop like a stone today, just like we did yesterday? So far we have this doji candle from 3 weeks ago, or well, if we count today, this week. Last week was quite a drop, a bearish range of about 1,143. Together with this week so far, we're down almost 2,000 points, 1,748 points approximately. Now that is a big drop. All right, let's go to the daily candle. So let's see. So from this low to that high, So interesting here. So we've had a low and a high, and a low, and a lower low, lower high. We swept this low, and we swept this high, and then we swept that high. So this is, I guess, a kind of seek and destroy profile on the 15-minute. We have, as long as we keep going higher, we're respecting this bullish 15-minute BISI here. All right. Now on the 5-minute, we have the SIBI there still. Let's look at the 1-minute. We have this inversion here. Inversion on the 1-minute. Keeping an eye on the 15 and the 5-minute as well. Ugh, way too busy. All right, well, that didn't hold. All right, so we've closed below that 15-minute BISI. I wonder if we're going to go for the London low. All right, let's look at my rules. So, short setup, we want to see the prices moved at least 50 points or more from the original consolidation to the smart money reversal at a key level. Let's move this out of the way. We have a lot of up and down here, but if we're looking at from here to here, we definitely have more than 50 points, 150 or so points. All right, so we wanted, well, too late, I think, to get in this for this higher time frame. Just looking here at 1 minute. Then, let's see here. Let's see if I could, how could I do this? Capture. There we go. Whoops. All right, let's see. All right, so target would be here. All right, target would be London low. Question is, we have a setup for London low. And I think that at the very least, I'd want to see price retrace into optimal trade entry on this leg here before it goes short. Okay, so we have, right, trading direction of order flow on 5 minute or higher, right? Let's see. I mean, we have bearish order flow on the 15 minute and higher. That's for sure. 5 minute, we can argue, but I think it's, let's go to 5 minute. I think we're also definitely bearish on the 5 minute. So we'd only want to take a short trade here. We have a lot of chop over here, a lot of consolidation. And if we were to look at this as just a messy market maker sell model, ideally I'd want to see price come back up, at least to equilibrium. We have 3-minute equal highs over here now. So I'd look for a chance to go short above equilibrium. Now, yeah, we did have this wick high into equilibrium here, into this optimal trade entry range. So that just might have been the last easy opportunity. I think we're going down to London lows. All right, this is old me would have just gotten in like right now to go short. The new me says, well, let's come back up at least into, premium of this current leg here. All right, from there down to here. And see if we're gonna go short over there. Got my finger on the sell button. Previously, I would have been concerned about losing out on a trade, but now I'm just focused on, as best as possible, following my rules and refining my rules. Because I've just seen again and again and again how otherwise I'm just setting myself up to lose control. And in this account, I'm up $186 today. It's a $25,000 account. That's a significant percentage. And even if we do go down to London low, I'm totally fine if I'm not in it. And actually, let's see if we do. Low and a high, a lower low. All right, we're now into the into the 950 macro. Let's mark that off. Right. And this was the news that came out, so we took out that low, which I should have marked off. So I'm going to be keeping my eye open for a reversal. And we're about to hit London low. Silver bullet hour. So now pulling up my rules again, what I would be looking for at this point, we now have this down, bearish trading range here, dealing range. And the question is, where are we going to find support and start to curl around? We could zoom out. And let's see here, we have a daily, BISI daily low. That's one candidate, one possibility. So let me turn off the rules again for a moment. Okay, we have let's look at the daily. We have this daily intermediate term low here. So this is a intermediate term low on the daily. Another 500 points from here. Oh, yes, and we have this monthly volume imbalance. All right, so 18, was that the 835, we have a monthly volume imbalance. It's 170 or so points lower than where we are now. I would think that's definitely a magnet for price. So 18,835 is what I would keep my eye on as a possibility if we don't start to turn around. All right, so we've taken out London low. So we've rebalanced this daily busy. Let's see if we keep going. All right, back to my rules. So as I was saying, that what I'd be looking for now would be any signs of a long, right? So whether it's a retracement or a reversal. So I'd be looking for, I'm on the 5 minute over here, looking for signs of a market maker buy model developing. And, or if we retrace back up, let's say partially, and then we're going to curl back down, that would also be something that I could address with this model. So we'd be looking for just the opposite of what we'd see here in the rules. The rules are written for a short setup, but the opposite is true for a long setup. And prices would have moved at least 50 points from the original consolidation, and that's no issue at all. What we have here, we are down almost 300 points. And that is because I want at least a 10 to 20 point move prior to equilibrium. After a clear smart money reversal, all right, towards equilibrium and possibly beyond. So then we're looking to see price displace away from a key level. So we're looking to see if we're going to hit some key level. Well, we did hit that. Where was the? Yeah, I'm going to show this on the lower time frames now. Oh, okay, let's put that down to 1 minute. And seconds. Just see 4 hour low. Did we just take out this 4 hour BISI? Looks like we did. Yep, took out another 4 hour BISI. All right. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on here. Are we engaged in a smart money reversal? Okay, so we have inversion. From here to here. You want to see we come down and create a V moving back up. Let's see, we come down and then create bullish displacement. Over here, that's what I'm looking for on the 15-second. Do we respect this or not? Nope. Well, so far it's not looking like it's a smart money reversal, because we've disrespected the inversion that developed here, disrespected the BISI that was developing here. So I want to watch out for signs of a reversal. If nothing else, the truth is this would have fit my profile possibly as on like the 5-second, possibly, I don't know. Let's see, for a sell. Don't know if we would have, because I'm not sure we hit the range here. Wait a second. Yeah. So we moved up here, but we didn't even get to the 62% mark. Didn't come into a higher SIBI, so I don't think I would have entered. But that's what I would be looking for. All right, now we could see a likely target more clearly. Okay. All right. Let's see here. All right, so price displaces away from a key level. These are, right? We've definitely got more than 50 points to reverse, even from here to here. Yeah, it's 100, well, we're almost up to that, so I don't know about that. We just moved, what? Jeepers, 100 points in, what is this? 3 minutes. I'd want to see that we respect an inversion. If we violate all this, then I might go short towards the volume imbalance. In the silver bullet hour, we know that, and taking that off. So in the 2 minutes, we have not put in an inversion. Same for the 3 minute, and same for the 5 minute. We haven't even closed out that BISI. So let's see, 1 minute. 1 minute, we do have a small market structure shift over here. I'm looking at the trade on the 1 minute, then we would be in discount. Okay, we respected inversion. I'll wait for another pullback, another V where we come back down and then curl back up and head towards equilibrium. Our target would be, let's say, 41, 42 if we curl back up with displacement now. We'd have to respect this again. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm thinking. And I entered long. With 1 micro, I'm not going to risk more than this. But that would be a nice move if we get it. Would have liked to see more of a BISI on the 1 minute. Five-second on the left side of the chart, left side of the screen. All right, took that loss. That was a $25 loss. Got back in. Added another micro. Okay, that should have taken care of the loss right before. And this is at equilibrium on this leg here. And hopefully we can get that. We could push it up a little bit to that SIBI. I think we're definitely going higher, so I'm just going to move it up a little bit more. And I'm ready to cut loose with the keyboard now. Okay, we're out. We're out. All right, let's see how we did. Let's switch over to Tradeovate. Okay. So what did we get there? We had a $24.50 loss, followed by a $37 win and a $64.50 win, putting us up $260.28 on the day, building this very precarious trailing drawdown to 527, which is awesome. I'm coming back up from, where was this? This is a difference between trading recklessly and just trading. And I was trading recklessly on this account other days, and I'm really working to not do that anymore. 527 minus 260, that means we were at 267 left in the trailing drawdown on this account, and we've now just about doubled that today. So that is a relief. Let's see. That is a relief. All right, let's look at the stats for the day. 18 trades, 36 contracts. I still don't fully understand that, but all right. We had 77.78% profitable trades. Average trade is just under 2 minutes. The largest win was the one I just had, $64.50. Average winning trade, 2407. Losing trade was 14.5. Average largest was 24.5. So we just had the largest loser and the largest winner. And I think it's important to be able to recognize when you need to get back in. And the only reason I was able to do that was because I was really clear on what I was looking for, way clearer than most days prior. Because after going on tilt the other day, I said, this is crazy. And I really sat down and I really wrote out my rules, picked one simple model instead of just trying, well, I guess that's the alternative, not having a simple model and trying to figure things out in real time, which is stupid. All right, so this is the winnings versus losers, and beautiful. I'm very proud of this. Not proud of what I did the other day, but definitely very proud of this. We are going to get this into where we get paid one day from this account. I'll be very proud of that. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a day because I've got a lot of other things to do. My brain is feeling a little fried. I'm quite pleased. I will share again the rules. There they are. So, and I'm just going to see what I was, let's look at what I was, let's look at the analysis here. So let's do a debrief. We opened up and just kept going lower and lower and lower. Let's see, this is the open. We opened. Where was the open? Where was 9:30? 9:30 is here. We went down, went back up. Okay, went back down, continued lower. So from the 9:30 open, we went down 310 points. Remarkable. So I'm curious to see how close to where I got out. Right? We didn't make it all the way up, at least not yet, through this SIBI. Sorry for changing tracks here. But I know which went off on a tangent. We might, but I'm happy I got out where I did, around equilibrium. So that's my goal for trades is 10 to 20, maybe 30 points where possible. How many points did we get here? 03, 21, so that's less than 20. 08, 41, that's a little more than 30. So that's nice. Oh, I should have been able to figure that out from the $60, of course. Okay, so looking at the rules. Oh, again, I keep messing this up. I keep forgetting that I'm blocking this side of the screen with my rules. So I was just looking at where I entered and where I exited. Again, this was a small loser of just under $25. I guess $25 including commissions. But then when we respected this inversion for value gap again, which is what I was waiting for. We came down, we respected, started moving up, and we put in these two BISIs on the 5 second. I think I was on 5 second then. That's when I felt comfortable going long with 2 contracts. Previously, I was going long with 1 contract. Because we had displaced upwards, but then we came down like that. When we moved up, well, we had that 1 BISI. Over here, there was something making it clear that we're just much stronger. Also, the fact that we respected this yet again. Like we respected the inversion, repeatedly. We didn't even come down to equilibrium these last few times. So, but again, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's put the rules back up. All right, so the short setup, this would be the same as the long setup. So on the down, for the long setup, on the down leg, left side of the market maker buy model, we're looking for at least a 50-point move, which we had about a 300-point move, so that was fine. And the reason is because I want to make sure that I could enter after smart money reversal and still have room to be able to make equilibrium my target. Maybe in the future, I'll be more comfortable. Not maybe, definitely in the future, I'll be more comfortable holding out for more of the move. But right now, I just want consistent wins of modest amounts. And these modest amounts, I'm doing this with 1 or 2 micros. As you saw, we're up $260 today, and it wasn't all wins. Close to 80% wins, which is great. So that's what I want. Let's see. Then the next thing we have, it says here, is trade in the direction of order flow on at least 5 minutes or higher. Did we do that? Did I do that? I don't know if I did. I don't think I did. I don't know if I did, actually. Let's see. It might have been on 1 minute, which then I would just really need to see how I do that and adjust my yeah, I did not trade with order flow on 5 minute or higher. I traded with order flow on 1 minute. And I guess it's good to notice that but again, this was after a big move. We did come down into key level. I think we've been coming down into key level the entire day though. So I don't know, we came down below a BISI daily, a daily BISI low. We come down below London, which I forget exactly where it was. I took that off. And all right, next. Then trade in direction of order flow in at least 1 minute or higher. I'll say 5 minute or higher for if trading a continuation, which is really a different trade, a different setup. I'm going to have a different articulation of it. So this is really just for me to have, just to keep that in mind for now. All right, then price displaces away from the key level, forming a SIBI, or a BISI in this case. Again, we're doing the long setup. Forming a BISI, and then a market structure shift on 1 minute or higher. So we have that. Price came down to key level, then displaced away, right? And we formed a market structure shift on the 1 minute, right? We have our market structure shift over here. I'll put that as 2 pixels because that's what I do for when it's not a potential market structure shift but an actual market structure shift. Then Ideally, price forms an inversion for value gap as well. In this case, a bullish inversion for value gap, right? That's what we want. And we did, right? We inverted over here. We left these BISIs as runaway breakaway gaps. Okay. Next, price retraces into the BISI. Sorry, price retraces into the BISI but never closes above it. So price would retrace into the BISI but never close below it. That's what it would say we would be talking about here. So we didn't retrace into the BISI, but we traced, well, we kind of did, right? Because we retraced down I guess you can argue it was a partial immediate retracement, immediate rebalance. Because there was a BISI formed between these two candles. And then came down but we still respected this inversion. Ideally price retraces into the BISI but never closes below it. If price respects the BISI, then you can probably not worry about any seeming bearish market structure shift on the leg back up to the BISI, but be aware of it. Okay, that's a little mind-bending reading that in reversal, and I don't think it was relevant because we didn't have any bearish market structure shifts over here yet on this, over here. So we didn't have any to be concerned about, so it's not so relevant. Then wait for a second displacement lower. And that's what I did on the lower time frame, on the 5 second. Wait for a second displacement lower. Let's clarify here. Let's see. Well, here we'd want to wait for a second displacement higher, right? So we have this second displacement higher. Okay, that's at 1019. We have a second displacement higher. And now, let's say on the 1 minute, and then enter long when we retrace into this BISI. So I want to go long when we retrace into this BISI, forming, and the BISI must be comfortably in premium. In this case, it must be comfortably in discount. We're comfortably in discount, which means that we have, meaning that we have at least 10 to 20 points between our entry and equilibrium. Okay. Now wait for a second displacement higher on the 1 minute. So that we had over here, and then wait for a 5 to 15 second retracement into the 1 minute bullish candle. Sorry, I'm doing this backwards, right? 1 minute bearish candle forming a bearish V. That would be, let's see, this and that with bearish displacement in the second leg. Now, obviously, again, I'm doing this in reverse for what I'm what was I going to say? Doing this in reverse for, because this is a bullish trade. So why is that not showing? This whole screen's getting messed up as I'm trying to sort this out so that you could see it clearly. Why is that? Okay. Okay, and then enter long when we retrace into the SIBI. That's what I did. Okay, so we retraced in. Again, everything's reversed from the instructions. We displaced down into this bullish candle on the 5 to 15 seconds. I think I switched to the 15 second at the time when I actually entered the trade. I don't remember exactly. I was going back and forth. But we came down and then enter as we're coming back up, which is what I did. I'm going to go to the 5 second. It's clearer. So entered over there long. Then we came down. We went up, displaced down, and I realized that I did not want to risk giving back all my profit. And that's, you know, my rules on that still have to be written, but I really am trying to not risk more than $10 to $20 for every micro that I'm in a trade with. So I got out with a $25 loss, so I guess that would have been a little more than $20. But it's, I guess it's not hard and fast rules, because I'm also looking to see, like, I'm looking for invalidation. Now, we were not invalidated yet, but I knew that if the trade was going to rematerialize, it would give me another opportunity to earn significantly more than what I would have just lost. And I did not want to watch for, I did not want to get into a possible bigger loss. That's been my downfall in the past. I'd rather get out at, break even and re-enter, or a small loss and re-enter, which is exactly what I did. So then enter long, we'll retrace into that BISI. Okay, we retraced into the BISI, or in this case, the inversion for value gap. Retraced in, and we came back out. And that's, and it has to be comfortably in the discount. All right, and the target is 50 to 79% of the dealing range. That's my future goal. That would be, between here and here, or even higher, right? So for now, I'm aiming at equilibrium. And stop loss should be below the order block. So in this case, stop loss would have been below this order block here, which would put us, probably below the inversion for value gap. How many points would that have been? Well, probably way too big. So, pretty big. Bigger than I would usually be comfortable with. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lot more than I would have liked. What other possibilities are there? Suppose it could have been from here, or below this swing low, below this BISI over here. Yeah, none of those are ideal, and I've got a lot of work to do on defining my stop losses still. But what I'm most proud of from all this is not getting in short, not being afraid of losing out, because I've finally sat down and very clearly wrote out a single set of rules for me to work from. And again, I was pointing at the over here and realized that I was covering it. All right, we're done. That's all for today. Thank you.